Right, we have basically, I'm pretty sure this is like the highest 2v2 I have seen in a long, long time. Kurtaboy, the best ranked team game player in the game. He is playing as Malta. Malta in the blue on the north of the map here. He's playing with his buddy, Only Baus. Only Baus 2150 elo in team games. He's probably around that in 1v1 as well. Maybe a bit higher, actually, in 1v1. Only Baus very strong in 1v1. Kurtaboy, though, he is in... he's 2700 elo in teams. This guy is 2700. I've never seen that elo in my life. Like, I didn't know it was possible. So, yeah, Kurtaboy is essentially the best team game player in the game. He's also... arguably one of the best 1v1 players in the game as well. Definitely top 5. He's through to the finals in the ESOC tournament. So, yeah, one of the best players, both team and 1v1, hands down. And he's playing as Malta in this game. We are on a non-TP map, so that does hurt Malta, I think. Not having a TP does hurt Malta because Malta want to get that early TP because they want to get free villagers and German tongue. So I'm not sure how he's going to be able to manage that. If he wants to go for a German tongue build, that is. Only Baus playing as France. Again, no TP, so they don't get to do their 12-10 shenanigans. But it's still okay for France because they can just do hunting dogs, 13 village up, and be absolutely fine. They still get their 3 villagers into 4 villagers. That's all that matters. Let's have a look at the decks. Kurtaboy, 1v1 land. He does have Carmelite churches in his deck and German tongue. Okay. Only Baus, I'm sure we're going to see a pretty standard French deck there. We are. Okay, so those two looking pretty fine. Pretty dandy. Nice herding here by Aiken. Making sure he's been killing his herds in front of the Torps. So the Torps are both going to have 0.72 food gather rate per second. Also, on top of that, they've both got a 0.05. So together, that's a 0.1 wood. So that is 20% of a wood villager. Better than nothing, right? Better than nothing. And we take a look at his wood gathering. And very slowly, you'll see there it's 102. And before he puts any villagers onto wood, yeah, there was 103. Or maybe it was that villager. But yeah, very, very slowly, it would go up. Okay. Let's have a look at his deck. 2v2 Cav. Oh, wow. Has 15 elk in his deck. Interesting. That used to be a good card when Sweden first came out. You might be thinking, well, why is that a good card and not a good card now? Because when that card came out, you used to be able to ship it to your Torps, which you still can. You still can ship it to your Torps. But the Torps used to be able to shoot at the beginning of DE. So you used to be able to shoot the elk. If we get more patches in the future, can we bring the Torp shot ability back? Like, why was that gotten rid of, man? Like, that was such a cool feature. It was such a cool feature. It's like, even at the beginning of the game when you're herding, you can do things rather than waste villager seconds. You can get your Torps to kill stuff. And it was just a really cool little thing. And if we get more patches in the future, which I'm confident we will, they should definitely bring that back. Because it was broken as fuck. No, Torps were broken as fuck, but that mechanic wasn't broken as fuck. Oh, Malta. Looks like we're going to see some rushing, double hospital from Malta. Okay, let's have a look at where is Kinesi? Here he is. Wow, team game deck, of course. Kinesi playing Otto here. 700 wood's going to be his first shipment. So it looks like we're going to see a bit of a rush going on here. We're going to see a rush. Are we going to see a double? Probably Jan Abbas at this point, rather than double Rax Jan. I think we'll see Jan Abbas. So Aiken and Kinesi, Tit and Kinesi. Oh, wow, we are seeing the Mabur. So we are going to get some Karim action here. Yeah, both these guys do like a good rush. I have seen these guys do good rush. But look at this rush, though, from Malta. 4 minutes and 55. Look at this. Oh, baby. Oh, and Aiken's villagers getting caught here as well. Where are the Janissaries? Where are the cavalry? That's going to be 2 villagers down. Both the villagers for Kinesi, and he wanted those villagers to build that artillery foundry. And just like this, Kurtaboy may have single-handedly won the game here already. And look at this in a patch of 10 and 5 cap. These guys are just too slow. Oh, okay, nice. 5 Hussars coming in, but is that going to be enough? Not with the pikeman there, it's not. I think they're just going to have to risk it and just allow the pikeman to go down there. This is GG already, I think. This may be GG already. I'll tell you what, though. Somehow, the Jans just, I don't know, the Jans just get involved. Oh, and Janie the pet jaguar. Janie the pet jaguar. Definitely the deal breaker there. She was getting in some hits there. You go, girl. The definition of a cougar. And somehow, Aiken and Kinesi holding that off. Honestly, I thought that was GG right there and then. I thought that was GG right there, right then. Do we see an artillery foundry? We do, but it's all the way back home. Okay, hacker pellets coming in. I think that's going to be the free hacker pellet card. So we take a look over at Aiken. He's gone for, it looks like he's gone for 4 torps, dominions, into free hacker pellets, into ironworks. So that does mean he can make it, as well as March of the Hacker Pellets sends you free hacker pellets, which is they're very expensive. So sending free hacker pellets is actually an insane card. It also lets you build them. But might be losing a his stable here, which he doesn't want to do. Definitely wants to get in there and protect his stuff. For some reason, the hacker pellets are sacrificing themselves a little bit. Okay, oh, free deli timing here from Kinesi as well. No Abbas guns, though. Where are the Abbas guns at? I spoke too soon. There they come. Now they're going to be able to mow the pikeman down. The problem is for Onibaus is that the hacker pellets are going to be a huge counter to the Hussars here. So the hacker pellet Abbas gun play, this might just turn into like Abbas gun hacker pellet, is a very strong composition. And you can see there, Onibaus' Hussars is getting melted. And now the little, oh my God, the north flank from these Hussars. You should have taken down that stable. There's 0 anti-cav here. Onibaus switching to musketeers. Oh my goodness me. That incredible start from Kurtaboy and Onibaus now turning into a huge tempo swing for Kinesi and Aiken. Manages to keep, you know, a good chunk of his crossbows alive there, which is nice. Making more pikes there, sending pikes. Okay, Blueberry's now coming in. Only when we're at 90 torp population. That's not very good card to send there. I would definitely have gone for something like cavalry damage. Or hand cavalry hit points, or even free Hussars. Save the torps. He needs 700 wood. Not having, he's got no 700 wood in his deck. That is a huge mistake, actually. Not having 700 wood in your deck. Wow. Talking of mistakes, another huge mistake is walking right in front of these hospitals. You're just asking to get hit here. You are asking to get hit. Okay, Musketeers trying to catch some raids there. Onibaus deciding to go for the agent. I think that's smart. Probably adding some just go Dragoons probably now. He's on 26 fills. Kinesi on 22 fills. Sticking to his guns in H2 here. It's definitely the easiest for France at this in this game out of all of these civs. France is the easiest to kind of get that semi-FF going. And that's actually going to be huge for Onibaus. But yeah, there might be some huge counterplay here. It's not like he's going up to, oh yeah, he's got a silver mine all the way behind his base, but he's deciding to go for the one to the right of his base. Oh, he deleted a house. Did you see that? Smart play there. Deleted the house to allow his villagers to get through, and every single one of those villagers survived there. Really, really genius play there by Onibaus. The problem is he's probably going to have to fight with his villagers. I think he's going to have to use his villagers here. Get your villagers out. Start killing the Abbas guns and TC fire on the Abbas guns, please. And he should be okay. Does have some skirms. He's making skirms. He went musketeer, so he does have the stable and the barracks. So basically going skirm goon, which is smart. Oh, more crossbows getting caught though. I think as long as Kurtzboy and Baus can survive this, only Baus should be doing really well. His score's looking good as well, because you've got that French eco. Nice. Crossbows, good micro here. He's going to lose so many crossbows whilst getting kited. But as long as he can stay in range, he's doing more damage resource-wise, because of how expensive those Abbas guns are compared to the crossbows. He needs to be pull chicken. Okay, yeah. That's probably too many Abbas guns there. Interesting micro both ways here. Yeah. We got a big 31-month streak here from Jacob.
Big Lionman Sunday stream. Let's go.
Yo, baby. Thank you so much for the sub. How you doing, good sir? Pikeman versus Hacker Pellets down here. Interesting stuff going on. Kanisi increasing his villager count, and I think he's picking up 700 coin. He is, so he's going to be looking to age up here. I think that's a good timing to do so. Kurtzboy, trip to Jerusalem is coming in. The insane, like, basically age 4 card. He's getting 1,200 resources, and it's going to be deposited straight into his bank account. There it goes. Can try and use that to get an age up in, to try and squeeze an age up. But we'll see if he does that. Hospital, healing, all of these juicy units. There's a lot of weak units here as well, like crossbows on 12. So these hospitals, they're basically 2 priests. So use them. Get that healing, that AOE healing. Definitely worth it. We still have 250 coins in the middle of the map here, which you just know is so tempting to get. Look how cool that treasure is as well. Okay, that stable has been repaired. We've got a little bit of a raid going on down here. Ooh, not sure what that was. But Hacker Pellets doing some work on the side there by the looks of it. Now Kurtzboy is doing some kind of some counterplay against this raid here. The moment you see that, definitely go for the counter push. Goon's going to try and intercept the Hacker Pellets here, but Goons do not counter them. If anything, Hacker Pellets beat Goons. So he's going to probably try and be cost efficient and kill the Hussars, but he's not really going to be able to do that. These Hacker Pellets are only age 2 though, so that might make a big difference. So they are scaled down to age 2 stats. So for level age 3 Dragoons, which are our veteran Dragoons, they will probably do well versus them. Okay, nice. The forward base is down, so Kurtzboy sieging that stuff down very, very nice. 700 coin coming in here. I guess he'll use that to try and age it with. And Goon's doing well here. Hussar's going to split off and go and do some raiding. Only Baus is... everyone's on basically the same score, apart from only Baus. He's doing really well here. And you definitely don't want to... These Hacker Pellets are so expensive. You don't want to be trading them off to age 3 Dragoons. Because you want to just... Because you gain so much value just by aging into age 3 with these Hacker Pellets. Just get into age 3 and all of your Hacker Pellets will get upgraded. They'll all shadow tech. So you do not want to lose them. It's such a valuable resource. And them being in age 2, it's just not worth it. Okay, the raid in here with the split off Hussars going to get caught by some more Dragoons by only Baus. These guys really haven't had much map control until now. Finally starting to siege some Torps down. Kurtzboy probably might get another shipment, might see hospitality, but he'll start aging up soon as well. Aiken, he is aging up now with the Bishop. Wow, no fast age up considering he's almost got a shipment. Still not on that many Torps, though. Still not on that many Torps. He's aging with the Bishop to try and get more villagers, but you want your Torps down before you get your villagers. I mean, he sent in Ironworks. Blueberries was such a... I mean... Torps are so valuable. Torps are so valuable. Once you send Blueberries and Ironworks, get max Torps down ASAP. Does have range cavalry combat, trample tactics, thoroughbreds, or sorry, it's Finn horses for them. Got lots of age 4 cards. Look at this. He's got German mercenary contracts. What the fuck? Mercenary hit points 20% and all actions damage 20%. Wow, that's scary. Great Northern Forest is in there as well. Pike's doing work here, and there's really no counterplay. Hacker pellets, if they try and go over there, no doubt they'll get countered pretty hard by the goons. Okay, Goon Hacker Pellet, though. Pretty scary composition. Ooh, Spy raids, though. We've got Minutemen here just chilling. I never saw the Minutemen get sent here. I don't know why there's Minutemen. How long have they been there? I don't know where they came from. He's just using them to scout, probably. Second town centre going down for France. Nice. So the Spy here going to get caught out in the jack. Spy wanted to find something there. Just get lucky and find something. Minutemen do some like 100 damage, if you can call that value. Okay. Age up now for everyone apart from Boy. 2 Falconets. Okay, age up for everyone now. 2 Falconets straight in. The Bishop age up. There it comes. You can bring that from the economic shipment from a Torp. So wasted a bit of time there, if that's where you wanted the town centre to go. Okay. And another Bishop age up. This is a tense 2v2. It's looking really good for Boy and Baus, but that's purely down to France just being insane. And basically, like, it just shows how good France are, even on non-TP maps. Like, France are just like, they really are the universally good all-round civ. It doesn't matter what map they're on. TP, no TP, water, no water. You know, it really doesn't matter. France are just always good because they'll always get their 3 CDBs and then they'll always get 4 CDBs. And when you get your market techs in, it's just such a eco powerhouse civilization that can just do one unit so well, multiple units so well. They get a quartermaster age up. Like, it's such a good civ. It really is such a good civ, especially in team games. Spy doing some work there. Then there's dead French villagers on the pitch. Couple of Kurds here trying to get involved to try and do some work, but that's going to be all these Spies still surviving here. And what they're going to go after, not going to be able to kill that. He's going to, yeah, nice snare there. Turns around and gets the snare. Only Baus, really smart snare there, but it's not going to be enough, unfortunately. Probably could have carried on snaring there, like even just got one more hit, and that would have been nice. Okay, 2 Falconets covering the Hacker Pellets really well. Range cavalry combat now coming in before trample tactics. So this is hit points 15%, and obviously you get that trample attack mode, whilst this is hit points and all action damage 15%. So yeah, this is probably safer. But trample tactics, look at what trample tactics could do to these bows. Okay, interesting. $40 Vils here for Sweden. Still not max Torps. I know the pikes are being annoying. But I think at this point, you're just going to have to settle for Torps being on trees. Like, I mean, you can squeeze a couple more back here. You can squeeze one more here, yeah. One more here as well. But, yeah, he is starting to put Torps on wood. And that's a really nice... That's capturing 4 trees there at least. So that's going to be a really nice... It's going to be like 0.2. 0.2 wood. He's okay. He's got a mine up here as well, but that's kind of Kinesi's mine, so you're kind of stealing that off your opponent, or off your ally. But if he's happy with it, that's fine. Got a cheeky one down the side here as well, so there's still plenty of gold to be had from the mines. Professional gunners coming in. Okay, so Aiken on 46 villagers. These hack pellets pretty buff right now. Look at that, 277 HP. 30 range attack with that 1 area of effect. 33 hand attack. Once trample tactics comes in, they're going to be really scary. Really scary. And then you have Finn horses on top of that as well. Yeah, they're going to be really scary. Only Baus, 54 villagers. He's on 3 town centers. Some villagers getting caught here. Oh, there's so many villagers going down. Get wrecked, villagers. Only 1 surviving. She is going to be traumatized. and scores again. You know, it's not there's not enough to do to decide a winner or a loser here. Because you can't count out Kinesi's Abyss guns. Like, veteran Abyss guns are just insane. Like, they're so difficult to deal with. But then again, you know, Malta crossbows are insane as well. Hacker pellets. Like, it's funny because Kurtaboy and Onibaus have the better eco, but Kinesi and Aiken have the better army. So it's really debatable at the moment who's gonna come out on top here. It's still, oh my goodness me, these spy have done so much value. There's dead French villagers everywhere. Now they're gonna be killing some crossbows as well. I think he just sacrifices them there. Yeah, just lets them do as much damage as possible. It's a huge raid. Bows down to 53 villagers. He's been on Freetown centers a while. Okay, killing some pikes here. Like, this is the problem. How do Kurtaboy and Onibaus beat this army? How do you beat this army here? Kinesi's on Freetown centers now as well. He's on 42 villagers. Kurtaboy on 56 villagers. So they're all on very close villager counts. Aiken on 44. He just lost a lot. Trample tactics coming in for him now. We do have some ponds in the middle of this map, so I would love to see some pond laming. I swear, like, pond laming is like you don't see it very often, like on like non-water maps that still have like these ponds. Revnak is a big pond lamer, of course. I am a pond lamer. I feel like it's a legacy type thing. I remember like it used to be like the top level meta on like vanilla. Like the top players would pond lame. Monitors were better back then as well. So there was that, but I do remember that being like an elite level kind of thing, believe it or not. Like back on vanilla, like pond laming on certain maps is just too funny. So it does feel the people who pond lane now are those legacy players. Kinesi as well, you know, being up there, he's definitely one of them. Yeah, that's this is such a good 2v2 here. Again, Team Blue, they are pulling further and further away. Look at the scores here. Absolutely incredible. They've got like a 13,000 score lead. But again, how do they beat this army? I don't know how they beat this army right now. They're just going to have to... I think maybe just like 99 pop of Malta bows will be enough. Kurtaboy here, what upgrades does he have? He only has steel bolts in, so he doesn't have Archaic Soldier Combat or the Age 2 ones. He's gone for Viterosia, so better eco, which obviously makes sense. Gold mine's running out now for Aiken. I don't think I saw his deck. He doesn't have any of the mine cards. Oh no, he does. Sorry. Okay, he does. He has Osman Process. So funny enough, I usually have one, but I tend to not have the Age 4 one. Because I normally just revolt to Finland. I just normally revolt to Finland because Finland has it, as it has the infinite one. So yeah, that, in my opinion, it's just... And I think as Sweden, especially in team games, I don't see a reason very often why you shouldn't ever go for Finland revolt. Like, it's just better than Imperial Sweden. It just is. It just is better. And you can get Imperial units in Finland anyway. But you also get some really good eco cards added on top of that. Plus all your villagers become Jaegers, which can still gather. So yeah, to me, there is just no reason why you should never Finland revolt as Sweden, whether it be a 1v1 or a team game. Finland is just better than Imperial. I mean, if you want things like Imperial Hussars and Imperial that sort of stuff, then fine. But like, how often are you getting into Imperial? Just go to Finland, get those Imperial units super fast. Speaking of aging up, we do have the engineer age up coming in for, wow, everyone industrial age for Curtis Boy and Kanisi at the exact same time. Only Baus has only really been there for a little while now. And now Sweden going up to industrial as well. So all of these guys get into industrial age really, really fast here. It's going to be, I really hope we see, I think Finn horses, if this was me, what would I do first? So how many units do I have? I'm almost max pop, right? I'm almost max pop. Finn horses would be the safest bet because that's going to be 20% hit points for my hacker pellets. You could play it safe for the economy and go for factories, or Great Northern Forest is very, it's better than factories for wood gathering. So there's that strong economy. Yeah, this is interesting. And that is a lot of hacker pellets. Wow, like 48 hacker pellets here. A big, huge cab dive in here from Onibaus. Villagers are running. They are fleeing for their lives. Walls upon walls, though. This is Kanisi. There's a big score over here. Is Baus going to see it, though? Lots of curs, gendarmes, mixed in with some dragoons, guard dragoons, may I add. Kanisi dealing with the Arbalesters. Such a cool looking skin, aren't they? Such a cool skin, the Arbalesters. Baus there. He can afford to take some losses, though. Walls going down now from both sides. Both sides going to take those, be aggressive with those walls. There's a few Falconets added in here as well. 2 heavies is the first shipment from Aiken. Okay, I mean, yeah, you can't go wrong with 2 heavies, right? I feel like Finn horses would be way more valuable than 2 heavies, though. Because you've already got 46 of them, that feels like Finn horses would just be much stronger. But 2 heavy cannons, you know, just provide a lot. Oh, we got big smacks. We got big smacks going on here. Oh, is it go time? Oh, is it go time? Where are the heavies coming from? So much lag going on here. It's only a 2v2. Twitch will only let me have 6,000 bits per second or megabyte, whatever the bit rate is. I can only have a 6,000 bit rate. I can't have more than this. Twitch won't allow it, and they are just getting swarmed. I said, how are they going to lose this? How? How? And this is exactly how. Why are your hacker pellets not in melee? Put your hacker pellets in melee for the love of Jesus. This is why you get Finn horses. This is exactly why you get trample tactics and Finn horses. Put these in melee. With trample, you have trample tactics. Destroy the boat. Melee will destroy the curs as well. You still have a bonus in melee versus them at 1.5 for 44 hand attack. Oh, hiya. The game is the game going to end on one huge fight? The cannon's got 0 value. This is why I said, what are 2 heavies or 2 facts going to do in this? Absolutely nothing. And the score's now looking really good for Team Blue. Only Baus and Gerta Boy. Okay, he brings his heavies back all the way home. Even getting some H2 Jannies in there. But maybe pushing them back here. That's a lot of pikemen, though. Okay. 66 villagers here for Aiken. His hacker pellets are insane now. Look at this. Jabant, guard hacker pellets. Jabant, 431 HP, 40 ranged attack. Insane. Now we've got some champion Blackwoods. Just being a nuisance here. Yeah. I like this. Smart play to leave the torps. Leave the torps. If the torps don't have a mine or berries, leave them. Do not siege them down. Because you, as Sweden, you can't delete your torps. But if you siege them down, he'll be able to rebuild a torp, which will give him a new berry bush, and he'll be able to put it next to another mine or another tree. So yeah, if you ever see that, if you ever see a torp that isn't gathering from a berry or any other resource, do not take it down. It means the berry bush has run out, which means he has to send another shipment in order to get that back. These pikes just running around the base here, along with some gendarmes as well. This is looking really, really good for Bars and Kurteboy. Kurteboy's gaining. He might be taking rank 1 here. 80 vills for France. He's back up to max here. Kinesi's on 62. He's got both his factories, though. So that is something. Kurteboy, just wood and food, of course. He's got 1 factory in. Does have Archaic Soldier combat, and he has Archaic Soldier attack. So, yeah, his bows and his pikes are pretty insane. The pikes is running around the map. Blackwoods. 34 range attack, 1.5 fire rate, and 20 range. Wow. That's a scary unit. That is a scary unit. Aiken, he's got 1 factory. Onibaus, he has thoroughbreds in, so that reduces the cost of all your stable units. So not only that's, it's basically an eco card. It's essentially an insanely strong eco card, because you think at this point of the game, how much more cav are you going to make, particularly gendarmes? How many more of them are you going to make? They now only cost 128 food and 128 coin, so you're saving an insane amount of eco. And the longer the game goes on, the more that card is going to save you. He's now also going for actual eco cards. So economic theory and textile mill. So yeah, France are just going to be in the same position. He'll get Royal Mint behind this as well. He'll probably then follow into riding school, which would be good. He's got hand cavalry hit points there as well. Probably want to get those cards in before the eco cards, to be honest. Because that's just going to kind of secure you win the game. More walls going down. You know, sort of a few minutes' time with all of these upgrades in, you know, we might start seeing Imperial here from France. These gendarmes, baby. Look at these gendarmes. 43 hand attack with 2 area of effect. And in melee, they will destroy Hacker Pellets, because Hacker Pellets only have ranges. They do not have melee resist. Oh, and gendarmes getting split here. Now, that is an ABBA sandwich right there. That is a domestic abuse sandwich if ever I've seen one. And Kinesi has decided to call it. And that is going to be the game right there. Kinesi saying, fuck this shit, I'm out. There goes Aiken as well. Kurteboy and Onibaus taking the win there. And honestly, that start from Kurteboy, where he killed, I think he got 3 villagers in total. He killed 2 of Kinesi's, and he killed at least one of Aiken's. That denied Kinesi. I mean, that was like a large part of his eco. 2 villagers at that stage is like, what, 10% of your eco? If not more. And then on top of that, he stopped Kinesi being able to make Abbas guns forward. So, yeah, Kurteboy, with that start, literally won them the game. Like, that gave them the ability to win this game, honestly. So, yeah, nice play there by Kurteboy. Doing the bow pike. I like to call it the Kaiser Klein rush, because he did it first. But yeah, what a fantastic game. Just a really good, solid 2v2. See that Onibaus, France, of course, leading the way. Kurteboy, second in place. Obviously, no German tongue here, so doesn't get quite the as strong eco as you see in 1v1s very often. Aiken and then Kinesi all the way down at the bottom. But obviously, Otto without a TP map kind of sucks. Otto with no TP is kind of rough. I'll be honest, it's kind of rough. But yeah, GG's.